All right, so Elizabeth Warren is really struggling right now, and she took a shot at Bernie Sanders during the debate. It was a little low key, subliminal, when she said that her and Amy Klobuchar are the only two candidates not taking PAC money. But right here, when asked a question about if she will take billionaire money, namely Michael Bloomberg money, she quickly has an answer.
Issue of billionaires, you brought it up obviously with Mayor Pete and specifically the PACs and everything else. You know, Mayor Bloomberg obviously is out there now, right? He's spending a lot of money.
Yep.
And he has said that if he's not the nominee, he's willing to support whoever is.
Good.
If that's you, would you take his money?
Sure. Because look, what I believe is that we should not be selling access to our time. You know, this isn't for special meetings and listen to my little issue. This is about how our democracy should work. I get it. Rich people can own more shoes than the rest of us, more cars than the rest of us, maybe more houses than the
All right,
rest
so
of us.
notice this pivot. She goes from saying it's not about access to her, which is a good point. Like, okay, I'm not going to listen to him, but he can give me money if he wants. Just know I'm still going to tax him. But she directly pivots to this fake talking
Not
point.
be selling access to our time. You know, this isn't for special meetings and listen to my little issue. This is about how our democracy should work. I get it. Rich people can own more shoes than the rest of us, more cars than the rest of us, maybe more houses than the rest of us. But by golly, they shouldn't own a bigger share of our democracy. And that is why, for me, I think we should not be doing these campaigns either letting billionaires finance themselves or using unlimited spending through super PACs, which everybody on that stage was using except Amy and me. I fund my campaign grassroots. It's why every chance I get, I say, if you think that's the right way to do it, go to elizabethwarren.com and pitch in $5. Because our democracy is at stake here. If we're going to be a country, if we're going to be a Democratic Party, where the only way you get the nomination is you either are a billionaire or you suck up to billionaires, then buckle up, because we're going to have a country that's just going to work better and better for billionaires and leave working people and everyone else behind.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Yeah, so she goes into this long rant about how our democracy should work. We shouldn't suck up to billionaires, although the argument literally is we have to suck up to billionaires because we need money to defeat Donald Trump, although Hillary Clinton outspent Donald Trump literally 2-1, and he still won because he created energy, excitement, real movements on the ground. Although they might be evil movements, they are still, real. They're real people fighting for something that they care about, even if you don't agree with it. It happened. Donald Trump didn't spend as much money. He got the media coverage. He knew modern media. He knows how to judge a room. He knows how to lead a crowd. Elizabeth Warren, the answer that she gives here versus what Bernie would have said about Bloomberg and a billionaire money should be no. Just no. I don't care about the couple $1,000s Bloomberg can contribute directly to the campaign. It should not be allowed, because that matters more. That brand matters more for the Democratic Party than taking the money does. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, this is who we are now. This is who we are. They're billionaires. They're big. They're powerful. You know what? We're the working class. We are the people at the bottom fighting for a better tomorrow. So when Bernie does this and he says no billionaires versus Warren saying, okay, I guess, and then going into a political answer with zero convictions, what you can do as Bernie is then draw a distinct difference between you and Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders, being different from Warren, can steal the outsider role from Trump. Trump is a billionaire who made the swamp worse. Bernie can come in and say, we don't want billionaire money. I don't care. The Democratic Party under my leadership will no longer be a party for money and fake liberalism. That's what we are right now. We care about socially, left issues, but when it comes to spending actual money and putting it where our mouth is and raising taxes, we're like, oh, no, we don't mean that far. That's too far. That's too radical. It's a change of approach. It's a change of, the brand of the party. It's how you lead a movement. You get people excited. No more billionaires. No more heavy money. I don't care about Trump. We could beat Trump with the money on the ground. Every dollar from a grassroots donation is so much more powerful than any dollar from a billionaire, because when you have a working class person donating to you, those are people that are going to work their asses off on the ground to get you elected. Billionaire money does nothing except buy you corny ass Facebook memes and ads, like Michael Bloomberg is running against Donald Trump right now. Something about Donald Trump tweeting, like, Donald Trump tweets, but I work for the people. Donald Trump is mean to people on Twitter. Doesn't work. It's not going to work. You have to be strong on your convictions, be authentic, which Warren fails on as well. She adopted this whole grassroots, rhetoric and strategy from Bernie's success in 2016. It just does not land. And to sum up Warren, you could take a quote that she said. It was a couple months ago. She was asked if she would change the rules on who votes first in the primary because Iowa and New Hampshire favor white voters. And her response was, I'm not going to change anything. I'm not even going to say anything about it. I'm just a player in this game. And that's the issue. She doesn't want to change the rules. The big structural change, no. She wants to work within the framework, get her name on some type of regulation bill, and be the hero. It's not how we can beat Donald Trump. We can't beat Donald Trump with a flimsy attitude, a flimsy platitude-based campaign structure again. No more Pokemon goes to the polls. No more corny stuff. We need hardcore, rugged, gritty stuff on the ground, working class, unions, bringing up a movement to fight Donald Trump. Not this. Billionaire money, we don't want your money. We're not the party of billionaires. You are. We're going to fight for the working class.